What's going on YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another video. What we have it today, bam, that's right, these are the Bred 4s. That's right, Bred 4s, the new 2019, I believe, bam, 30 years after these things were first released back in 1989. So if you guys didn't know, this release was actually somewhat kind of crazy. It was pretty cool, but these things is completely sold out. So if you guys weren't able to get your pair, I hope you put in your footwork in and you actually got them, because these things, OG colorway, some grails. These are a must cop for any OG head out there, any sneaker enthusiast, sneakerhead. You gotta have these in the collection. Like seriously, these things, mad fire, mad dope. I'm so glad that I did it right. And you know, a little history lesson for y'all. History time. Bam, yes, these things did first release back in 1989, and of course, what made the shoe so famous was the shot. You guys know the last shot. Bam. Well, it wasn't the last shot. You know, last second. You know, clutch shot over Elo Cavaliers. If anyone out there that's not over 35 that trying to say like, oh, that shot's so iconic, and you wasn't even there, so calm it down, okay? I mean, I want to say it was such a big, it was a huge moment by any means. That wasn't the year he won his championship, so it was a crazy shot, yes, especially with his shoe and everything. It was very iconic. I just wasn't there. I think I was like 3 years old, to be honest. I mean, dead ass. But it was still an iconic moment, and you know, for this shoe, definitely none other. This shoe was designed by Tinker Hatfield. If you guys didn't know, Tinker. So right after threes, he busts out the fours, and this is actually one of his best designs ever. So anyways, let's just go ahead, let's jump into this review real quick, huh? Okay, so first things first, let's take a look at the entire shoe. The whole upper is this nubuck material throughout the entire shoe. Take a look at that toe box here. You have your netting up onto the side as well. And yes, the toe box here, it is a little thin piece of nubuck, so this will crease tremendously. So highly recommend some kind of sneaker shoes or something. And take a look at the sides. You have the netting on the side here as well. And yes, you do have your base wings up here up top, you know, just for more sturability. Take a look at the midsole, and all the way to, you do have that see-through air bubble on the side. Took around to the front of the toe box. Yes, you have your red stars in front, and also in the inner, yes, you do have the little netting as well. Moving on to the flat rope lacing, go all the way up. Yes, you have your Air Jordan tongue nubuck, and you have this little Jumpman in red tag flight. And as you guys know, on all fours it does says under back of the tongue, pull it under, it says Air Jordan. And these do come with this like OG hang tag here. It's very flat and plasticky, so that's cool. Moving on, you do have this gray sock liner inside the insole. You do have your red insole inside with your Nike Air inside the insole. Of course, everybody wants to talk about there, bam, on the back of the shoe. Yes, you do have your Nike Air. It does look a little misalignment a little bit, you know, and it does. It could have moved it here just a little bit over, but still pretty cool. Nike Air swoosh. Everyone's going crazy with this on the back, and of course you have your heel tab here. It is plasticky, but careful with this. This will pretty much cut up your ankles because it's just so dang on high. Highly recommend wearing these with jeans. And you do have your Jordan 4 outsole with your Nike Air on the bottoms, red traction. So there you guys have it. These are the Bred 4s. Finally got them in my hand, finally got my size, finally was able to put it on feet, finally just to have them now, because it did 2 shock drops, took 2 L's. A little salty about it, but it is what it is. Now that I took 2 L's and I finally now have in my hand, I'm very, very happy. So you guys let me know, how'd you guys do this morning? Were you able to cop or not? I'm pretty sure if you put your footwork in, you would have been fine, or if you would have came to the mall a little bit early, I think everyone would have been fine. Finish line did first come first serve. A couple other stores did first come first serve. Line was a little crazy because OG colorway, everybody want these things. Like everybody was waiting on these. Like that's why a lot of things been sitting and nothing's been going on, because people was waiting in line for these. They were waiting for these to come out. And the rumors for these were supposed to come out like last year or about 2 years ago. These things were rumored to release, and now they're finally here. Cool, I'm happy. Let's say you did take that L and you had to pay resale. How these things fit true to size? I feel like 4s usually fit true to size to me. The laces here is usually pretty tight, so you have to loosen this up pretty well. But with 4s, I usually go true to size. I only go a half size up just so I can wear sneaker shields, because these things will crease tremendously. So highly recommend that. But if you don't, go true to size. I think you'll be just fine. Now, since this thing is all nubuck, and if you guys want to take this thing out, I highly recommend Shoeinator. Check this thing out. It's water and stain resistant. You spray it on, bam bam bam, so that way all the water doesn't will come right off, doesn't seep through, doesn't mess up the material. So that's one thing, definitely. And also just use my discount code JumpmanChris. Seriously, I mean, every time before I go out, especially if I know I'm wearing like this, especially wearing that, you know, cusp of springtime, highly recommend this water resistant or water repellent and stain repellent, just so when you go outside when it rains, nothing will mess up the material. So with these Bred 4s, these are the original OG colorways. They came out, I believe, 3 OG colorways. They had the Bred 4s, white cements, and also the fire reds. I believe those 3 colorways came out. Oh, I believe also the military blues was OG colorway. They were all came out in 1989. Could be wrong, but I'm just saying. But this one, a lot of people think these are the best one. You guys let me know. I really like the white ones, so you guys tell me what you think's better. I still think the white one's better, because I think this is a lot more cleaner, and I like the leather material compared to the nubuck. But these are a must cop, guys. Seriously, if you don't have your hands on these things, I probably would say go ahead and grab them right now, even if you have to pay for that resale, because the resale on these things is probably it's probably not as lowest, but it's a decent price. $250, you know, $250 over retail. I think it's fine. Eventually in a couple months these things will die out and the price will be a lot more cheaper, just like how these things were. If you guys don't remember these, another OG colorway, Bred colorway. So this year has been banging, like seriously. So we got the infrared 6 or the 6 OG colorway, and now the Bred 4s. And what I was wearing today, I was wearing these Jordan 11 or Jordan Bred, yeah, Jordan 11 Breds. And I was to pick these up, and a lot of people was like, yo, you got these things already early? I was like, bro, these are my 2012s. So this year is the Bred year. So it's been a great year so far with Jordan brand. A lot of ones been coming out. A lot of GRs is kind of trash too, but these things, a lot of good OG colorways for these. Must cop, definitely. Very happy to have this in my collection. Fine. I mean, I did have the 2012 pair, I believe, but that had the Jumpman on it, and I knew these things were gonna come out again. We had already heard rumors about 2 years ago, so I went ahead and let those things go. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know if you were able to cop or not. Did you take that L? I did look out for some of the people, my subscribers, guys, so make sure you guys follow me on IG, because usually when a big release like this, if I am able to win multiple pairs, usually I'm kind of like, yo, just give me a couple dollars, you guys can grab them, or I'll pick them up for you guys or something like that. I usually don't charge too much, to be honest. I think I literally charged for these. I had like 4 pairs. For some of the subscribers, I took an L. I literally charged them retail plus the taxes and shipping and Kung Fu tea. That's all I wanted. But anyway, guys, if you guys don't mind, please hit the thumbs up, guys, if you guys don't mind. And please hit that bell for all the notifications for when I do drop vid, guys. And also comment below if you comment down below if you guys cop these things or not. I'm JumpmanChris. Peace.